It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of a regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Now maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, Sergeant.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. We've set it down from 37. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Detroit.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Nevis with a point after. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10 here. Ward. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not must have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said,
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
you know, we got a lot of game left, obviously.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender, But gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. Fights his way through a tackle. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Running this one left. It's a foot race. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers trim the lead to 1.
Maybe you saw me juggling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive. Just a whole bunch of celebration.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. To throw. Hits him on the out route. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Looking right, and he finds him. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has some room to work. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
First and goal, Detroit.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Leads to second and goal at the Packers' 2-yard line.
We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Makes the handoff. Now to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. Mevis now for the extra point.
Harrison Mevis on for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Packers 14.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss
Gave
of
away a
2.
couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go.
33-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down behind.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Buying some time right. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. Nico Collins, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
A give now from the gun. Up to the races, middle of the field. The 30. Gets it to the 15. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Lions double their lead to 14. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd third time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out.
18, Cougar 19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. There he goes again. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
They give it to him up the middle. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nevis with a point after. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Got it, ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down.
Drive play straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
32-yard line.
Let's go.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Lions take over as he reports his 10th career INT. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum, build on this lead.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Picking up the design keeper. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Get it. Ready, ready.
They'll run it from the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
No.
Another carry for him. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Packers pick it up. not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go, here we go.
Going now on first down. Ward. He's still going at the 30. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work
Here we
after.
go, set.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. So their shot there on first down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers chop some of the lead off before the half. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with two of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but two touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Things going well so far. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that inside.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 39-yard.
Irving here from the gun. Escapes the defender. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready?
Hand off to the back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air with Ward. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. The rookie from Oklahoma has it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. For this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. Who dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
down behind the line of scrimmage.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 20-yard line.
Ward setting up to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking at time for Terrence Ferguson. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Go! Ready?
Air it out on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
He has it at the 33. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
1st and 10.
Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
19.
2nd down, here's an option. And they'll pitch it out to him. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
The lateral goes haywire. Live ball.
A normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Ready?
They'll run here on 1st down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Ready? Set.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Tight. Let's go now.
At the 45-yard line.
Ward off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Now after reeling in the deep shot, though, he looks to be in some pain. Must have been banged up somewhere along that play. We're going to take a pause as he gets worked on. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Nico Collins, the intended target. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Ready?
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. And he's scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass. Oh, baby, he gets roughed, and the ball is out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. If I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. They do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Shoots away from one. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He gets to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to, they'll do some window dressing here in the 4th.
On the jump.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. To the left and leaned in by Ferguson. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Ward now. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Number 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force him to turn
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. He's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Right up the gut. That's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Buys time, rolling right. That's the line. He's going to run for it. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions put up even more points in a win. Levis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return coming from the 6. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. It's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Down. Red.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Tank Dell the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but but they still take over inside the red zone.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Complete to number 1.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay.
Brings up third.
Lions nearing their 6th win this season. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Back on 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. 19 Lions. Steady.
They're throwing it. He's got it. He's got to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Revis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. Go to premium in this league.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still...
And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready?
Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They're drawing up for it. So the Lions get the win on the